the Real Rainbow Song, which is a fictitious imposter channel that is using identity theft to create the channel with, says, "Go victimize yourself, you pervy wanker, over and over with your satanic pornography, and you can wipe yourself with a crusty sock under the mattress." Well, of course that sounds very vulgar, and it is very vulgar. What I can tell from the grayed out reply that I made, that I can still slightly see, in response to that I said, scientific observation, people who support StopBulliesNow, shows us a clear case here how the cyberbully will try anything to turn the tables away from himself and use derogatory terms. Now, to give a little verbal reply to what he said there, when he says, "Go victimize yourself, you pervy wanker," well, I'm not victimizing anyone. I'm trying to stop the victimization from occurring on YouTube, on the internet, by people like this person. And instead of being victimized, I'm going to take it to the nth degree and chase after them on YouTube and expose them with attention and awareness, which is what I'm doing now. That's all that's needed, is just to show them for what they are, put a little light on the matter so other people are aware of the kind of consciousness that gives YouTube a bad name and destroys YouTube, destroys the faith in people of communication and such. And when the person says over and over with your satanic pornography, well, that person doesn't know me. I don't know him. For one thing, I don't believe in Satan. For one thing, pornography is in magazines. Well, I guess there's pornography on the internet too, but anyhow, I'm interested in higher things in life, and one of those happens to be singing songs, which I spend most of my time doing, and having a great time doing. Sex is fine for people, and pornography, I guess, is part of sex, but nevertheless, you can't always be stuck in a second chakra. You have to put your consciousness in all the chakras equally. So you have to rise above sensation and see what it's like to become a loving, responsible individual in society who contributes to the welfare of the whole and helps heal oneself and the planet. So, and as far as saying, and you can wipe yourself with a crusty sock under the mattress, well, that's just some more another vulgar attempt at language, which really doesn't float my boat. Now, if I saw this kind of a comment on my channel, I wouldn't want other people to see it, for fear that they would wonder, is your channel going to the dogs? And so I would remove comments like those, and I do. However, this is the channel in my name that he has started using identity theft and trying to hound and embarrass and humiliate me. Anyhow, although I hate to see the Real Rainbow Song being used that way, which I didn't create, and it is being given a very bad name, I'll have to expose it for what it really is, being created by a person who is bold enough to openly conduct identity theft publicly, for which he will be caught and reprimanded either by YouTube or by the authorities if he continues. Okay, now we have another comment here. This was left by me. It says, "Stop CyberBulliesNow. Say goodbye to others you think you can victimize. Now it's going to be your turn. You won't be victimized. You'll have attention brought to bear on you that will never cease and only increase. Awareness and people's concern shall do the rest. For you, loser is an appropriate word, because those who love to cause others suffering always lose in the end. Folks want peace on YouTube, and don't take lightly to the things you are doing." Now here's another comment by myself. StopCyberBulliesNow. This was 2 minutes ago. The former comment was 17 hours ago. This says, "A look at the rating system immediately shows the truth to anyone who is the least bit observant. You would give a -2 to a woman who shares the necessary truth you must grow up. Then you give yourself a +2 and a +1 and a +3 for comments which are vulgar. Okay, class, this is a scientific observation of how cyberbullies operate. A scientific evaluation shows you are juvenile, so your age must near that of a teen who is on the wrong path in life. Where are your parents? And then finally, I have one last comment here on that person on the imposter channel trying to mimic me from StopCyberBulliesNow, StopCyberBulliesNow, 5 seconds ago. It says, I would like YouTube to check the ages of these cyberbullies and make sure they are not underage to be on YouTube doing what they are doing. How much you want to bet jail will be your permanent home based on your attitude within 5 to 10 years? Come then. Come then, I'd have to say, I told you so. Okay, and let's see, so far, these are all comments resulting from the video that this person made called Worst Song Ever, in which I believe that was just a song, and I spoke about the dealings I had with the comments coming from the person who called himself Electric Pineapple 79. And in that song I spoke about how it seemed to me from the comments that I read that this person was supporting murder and was supporting and defending murderers. Later I came to find out he changed his tune a little bit. He said he was supporting the rights of murderers. He said that he wasn't supporting murder, so I could give him some leeway on that. However, if you read the comments that he did post on my channel, which I did remove, you would think otherwise. Okay, and so for this Worst Song Ever, as he calls it, which aired one day ago, there's 63 views for that. Anyhow, I will post this myself either on StopCyberBulliesNow or on Days of Our Life Songs 1, I don't know which, or possibly both. And this will be more paddling for people to actually see how cyberbullies operate and what their type of consciousness says about YouTube, about themselves, and about the hope for humanity. Thank you very much. I'll turn the light on and aim this on myself. So here we go. I'm not really a bad person at all. I try to do good all the time. Everything I do is good. I try to do good. And that means working on myself, trying to heal myself, trying to pick up trash wherever I see it, trying to support other people who are doing good things that are needed in life today on this planet, helping others. And I have a genuine urge that humanity should really get on the bandwagon and heal homelessness, starvation, and poverty around the globe, not just in your city or town, but also in every country around the world. I believe that poverty, homelessness, and starvation are things that are not confined to a specific country. They are epidemic everywhere, and if we're going to have a really good earth to live on, a really happening planet, and really love one another, we've got to take care of these things so other people aren't unhappy or dying. And another thing too is that we need to raise our consciousnesses higher. There doesn't need to be any war happening anywhere. We can just as easily stop the fighting everywhere. Say, okay, truce, peace, let's just get along, let's help one another. If we put our energy into that, instead of fighting and killing one another, things will be a lot better. I understand there are politics involved and whatnot, and then there's also religious beliefs and everything, but come on people, all you have to do is just work together for the common good and start to look at the ways in which our shared oneness overrides many of the political mores or religious beliefs. So that about does it. I see the time now is nearing 10 minutes, and videos on YouTube can only be 10 minutes long, basically. So I'll say adieu, a biento, hasta la vista, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, zaijian, and so on. And wish everybody around the globe, or around the world today, a fantastic day. May this be the best day of your life. and maybe get a handle on global warming so we can continue to thrive and survive and make this a beautiful, beautiful Earth.